Subscribe to Smartphone Tutorials and hit the notification bell icon to get instant notification. Hey guys, welcome to another video, and this is a quick one in which we will be talking about the latest Miui 12.0.3.0 update for the Indian K20 Pro devices, the ones which don't have NFC. Now in this update, we're going to talk about the new features that are available. At the same time, I have been using for the last 2 to 3 days this particular ROM, so this is not only an introductory video to what you get in this particular update, but we're also going to talk about as to what the user experience is. There are a couple of nasty bugs which will frustrate you to some extent, and I will talk about that as well, but that is for later. But before we begin, let me tell you, you can subscribe with the red button at the bottom and hit the notification bell icon to stay updated whenever I upload a video. And we do have a Telegram channel and a Discord server as well, wherein you can get in touch with me directly and we can have a lot of discussions, so do join us over there as well. Now without further ado, hello awesome people, welcome to Smartphone Tutorials. My name is Kailash. Let's get going.
What I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let off the rules, 'cause
Alright, so let's actually begin with the video over here. As you can see, the update number is Miui 12.0.3.0 stable. Yes, of course, this is a stable update and everybody has been getting it. The device that I'm using is a Rafael In, that is a K20 Pro Indian variant with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage. Now as always, this is of course based on Android 10, and the surprising part here is that in the month of September itself we are getting the September security patch, which is very unlike Xiaomi, because that doesn't really happen that in the same month you will get the same security patch. Now there are a few neat additions to this particular update. First things first, why are we looking at this picture? Because we are going to talk about the first new neat addition in terms of features in this particular update, that is the sky replacement feature. Now you'll tell me that that feature has been available in Miui 12 from day one. You're absolutely right. We do have some new filters, so make sure you have an active internet connection when you actually go ahead and use this particular feature. Now these, all of them are the normal ones, but if you have a look over here, we have a basic sky photo. This is clicked while I was on the bike and it was flooding in Mumbai. So if we go over here, say let's make it look like this. As you can see, the complete picture changes to something dramatically different, and I have to give it to Xiaomi that this particular feature is very neat. Oh, you have music as well. I was just wondering where is that sound coming from. So apart from that, you have like snow and a lot of different things or different filters that you can apply. But the sad part here is that we still get the old gallery which has been there with the K20 Pro all the time. It is still not the proper updated gallery from Miui 12. Now the next thing that we're going to check about is everyone's worry about the security for Miui 12 or Xiaomi devices in India. Now let's quickly go ahead and have a look at the security or the Clean Master application. To do that, let's open the cleaner over here. And if we go to settings, you can see you have exceptions, but you don't have the definitions option. So, you know, the Cheetah mobile application, which was a big concern for us Indian users, is now gone. So although the MI browser and the MI video application is gone, there are a few applications like MI Pay, MI Credit, MI Mover. I did actually try to, you know, get rid of them, but you just have uninstall updates. So there is still some bloatware, and of course, MIUI is nothing without bloatware. So next up, if we have a look at the permissions assigned to this security app, you will see that this application still has a lot of unnecessary access to a few permissions which are not really needed. We are waiting since eternity for, you know, Xiaomi to go ahead and actually fix it. At the same time, if we have a look at the home screen, the app vault is still the old app vault. It has not been updated. So you do get the September security patch, you do get a few neat additions here and there, but the majority of the things, if you look at Miui 12 China or the China beta, the features which are available, like if you go to the recents menu over here, you will not see floating windows over here, which is available in the Chinese version. At the same time, the biggest caveat over here is that you don't have the Android 10 gestures. The Poco launcher, although updated, it still is buggy, it still is a little messy, and it doesn't really give you the MIUI 12 gestures that you get in, you know, the Chinese version, which are Android 10 based, and the animations are half baked as well. Now, talking about the themes section, if you open the themes app, you will see that this is the old themes app. This is not the new themes app because you don't get always on display themes over here yet. Now, apart from this, there is one neat feature which is added, which is the sound assistant. So if you go to sound over here in settings, there you go. So you do have sound assistant over here. You have to manually enable it. Now, by doing this, what happens is, say if you open a particular music application and you play any music, the moment you adjust the volume, you will get this button over here, and you can individually decide the app volume of that particular application. So that is a very neat addition. Now, apart from this, when we talk about the super wallpaper, which again is a part of the theme section, you just have the basic two super wallpapers, which is Earth and Mars. You don't really have the Saturn live wallpaper enabled or installed by default, and also the additional locations for the red planet or home, which is Earth, are still not there. Now, the next negative point that we are talking about over here is if you actually go to privacy and protection or privacy protection, you don't really have permission notifications or notification log, which is available again in the Chinese version. Now, I don't really know what is up with Xiaomi over here. There are so many things which are missing out in this particular update. I don't know why and what they are waiting for, but I'm expecting that with the Android 11 beta, we should see a lot of other things coming to the global ROM as well as the Indian variant. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we don't have Android 10 features like partial screenshot or full screen gestures. Now, that was everything that is included and not included in the update. Now, the real important question over here, when you use this particular ROM, how is it? Is it good? Is it a good update? Now, let's talk about the review part of this 12.0.3.0 update. Is it good? Is it bad? It's a mixed bag again, just like the features of this particular update. Like, the battery life is better compared to what it was. Let me actually show you a few screenshots. Alright, now as you see over here, 4 hours and 15 minutes active, 6 hours and 43 minutes on standby. After a full charge, we were still at 18%. So we had voice calls of 3 hours and 44 minutes and 4 hours and 15 minutes of screen on time. Now, I know that is less compared to some of you guys what y'all are getting, but yes, it is a good update. It's, you know, in terms of battery and performance, it's fine. But if you are someone like me who flashes a lot of AOSP ROMs, trust me, it is nowhere close to the smoothness of AOSP ROMs, and the lags or the stutters which you get in Miui are still there. But overall, as an update package, it is good. Before we wrap up this video, there are a couple of things that I would like to mention. Is that if you go to contacts, you cannot use the spacebar while adding a contact name. I am using Google Contacts as an alternative. A lot of people have made a lot of noise about that. And the second issue that I've been facing, if I get an incoming call, there are 50% chances that in the first incoming call I would not hear the other person, or they cannot hear me, and when that same person calls me again on the second instance, I can hear them just fine as if nothing happened. Now, it really disappoints me to have an official update half-baked like that, because this phone is a year old. I bought it when it was launched, my warranty is over, and if you're still gonna have major usage issues like call stability issues or contact saving issues, then there is definitely something wrong. I really hope Xiaomi fixes it real soon. But all in all, if you are a Miui person and you are locked and want to stay on stock, this update gets a small, not a big, a small thumbs up from me. You can go ahead and update and use it till the time they assign a quick fix in the future. Let me know in the comment section, how was this video? Until the next one, this is Kailash signing off at Smartphone Tutorials. Keep smiling. Take care. Goodbye.